Whoop whoop! Hello, hello everybody, how are you all this evening? Wednesday night at 9 o'clock, you know what that means? Time for some readings. Hello everybody, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I hope you are well and that you've had a good week so far. As you'll all know, I've had a crazy 3 weeks, but things are starting to work out just exactly as they should, thank God. Hello everybody that's just tuning in. Oh, it's had some updates, so it's doing some new things on my page. Keep loving, keep liking, keep sharing as much as possible. The more people that join in, the more energy I have, and hopefully the longer I can stay on. So we're up to 60 people watching just now. Who's got cold feet? Because my feet have just gone absolutely freezing. Facebook sending me notifications, just swipe that away. Thank you so much. I'll give it a couple of minutes just till everybody logs in and joins in. Thank you everybody that came to the Star and Stables last Friday. It was a really good evening, so thank you so much for coming. My next show or my next event is the Saturday the 2nd of September, and that's at Ardisia Memorial Hall. If you want to book a ticket, either PM me or check my page for events and things like that. Hello everybody, we're still people coming in, 116, 117 people. Hello everybody.
Who's all watching from?
Yes, where are you all from? Ewan is here.
I'm behind the background, guys.
He's in the shadows at the moment.
In the shadows.
But he's getting stronger and stronger by the day, and I'm pretty sure it won't be long before he's back joining us on live, and maybe even doing full readings by himself. Maybe.
And the shadow sounds a bit dark.
Oh, I didn't mean it in a dark way. Not at all. Thank you so much, everybody. Beautiful comments and messages. We're up to 130 people. Ooh, I get excited. Hello, everybody that's joining in. Make sure you give us a love and a like when you join in so that I can see all these lovely hearts popping on the screen. I love it, and I wish I had a heart to pop back at you all. I'd be constantly pressing it. So, I've been feeling a few things. God, I just got a right wave of sickness then. I'll just write this down. I've been writing stuff down over the last 10, 15, 20 minutes. Loads of things that I've been feeling, but I just got a right wave of sickness. So, first of all, I've been feeling, I'll just read out what I've been feeling because it'll be all connected. So, T-Rex song, Na 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 Na, I've got, but I can't remember how it goes now because that was 20 minutes ago. The song is called Lying Hot Love or Laying Hot Love. I get Nigel or Neil in spirit being important, and also an Ian connected, and maybe the Ian's here. Somebody's had a lot of pain in the head, really bad, so either a head injury or a head problem. Like to wee drink. Lorne sausage sandwiches or square sausage sandwiches being important. August being important, and the time just after 9 PM being important. And I also get September important. I've got a different song going off in my head now. Na na na, come on. That's going off, but that's not the song I'm thinking of. 9 PM being important. So I'll give it a couple of minutes, see if people understand that or if somebody can make sense of that. The name is Nigel or Neil or Niall. It's that kind of name. I don't think anybody was named that at birth, but it sounds like that. Sorry, just reading some of the messages. So you all know how I work. Those of you that join in, that join in every week, I am what's called a trans medium. So I feel energies, I don't see energies. They can put their energy through me. They can make me feel things. They can make me feel emotions or cravings. Yes, Ewan and I do a lot of role play, which is what's been going on the last 3 weeks. I know a lot of you have been wondering about our situation, and Ewan was feeling somebody that wasn't very spiritual or wasn't very accepting of spirit life, and so he was kind of rebelling against it and tuning into this person and just doing things that he shouldn't be doing. He actually broke his phone, which broke the connection and made Ewan start waking up again and able to speak to him and make him realise what was going on. So he's had quite a few light bulb moments in the last few days, and hopefully he'll just keep getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Well, I know he will. Thank you. So, as you all know, I work with angel cards rather than tarot cards. And I shuffle away, and if one falls out, the name that I pick when I look up is the name that I give the card to Zana. And that was Sarah Jane Merson. So, Sarah Jane Merson. Okay, when I connect to your name, I get a gentleman step forward quite strongly. He gives me quite a tall, slim figure. I would say he's an older gentleman, makes me feel like either a great uncle or a grandfather figure. He's very good at giving advice. He's very good at being listening to you and helping you. I get a lot of pain in the stomach, so either you've been having stomach problems or even he had stomach problems. Oh, thank you. Beautiful comments. So, Sarah Jane Merson, this card, and hopefully this message is for you. Male, older, tall, slim. And yeah, I'm getting a real wave of sickness. Has somebody around you been quite sick, or have you been sickly recently? Sarah Jane Merson. I have to give you a couple of minutes to respond because sometimes people get a bit freaked out when I say their name. A few people that I've met in person, they say to me, oh, when you said my name, I totally froze. So it can take a few minutes for people to respond. Yeah. Oh, her granddad. Ah, fantastic. Thank you. So your granddad is stepping forward to tell you that he's around you at this time. He's a really loving gentleman, and he gives a lot of protection, and he gives a lot of love to you. He gives me chest problems or chest complaints, and I feel like his last breath was quite a tough breath. It wasn't easy to let go. It wasn't an easy passing kind of thing. It gives me a lot of pain, and either there's been cancer involved, or I kind of feel like there's lots of things in the body. 1, 2, 3, lots of things. He keeps clearing my throat, so there's definitely something around the chest annoying him and bugging him. So the card that fell, God, I can't even speak now. The card that fell was Zana, and talks about your house and your home, Sarah Jane Merson, and says that you've been feeling a bit insecure or unsure about the house or about the home. It could be that you're wondering, will I stay here? Will I move on? What will I do myself? You've decided you are going to stay. This is the house for you, and this is the right choice at this time, so please don't worry. It says you are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. A beautiful card. Ooh. So I'm just another couple of cards for you. I'll do 3, which is now and next. Those of you that see my card readings put up on my page. I don't always manage to do them on the day that you book them, because every reading's different and they all take different amounts of time. So sometimes they just take 5 minutes, and then other times they take 2 hours. Thank you. So I'm still not sure if Sarah Jane Merson has responded. But the second card for you, my darling, is September time, and this is Vanessa, and says that you have a big decision to make with regards to a relationship or with regards to a love situation. Whether it's shall we move on to the next level, or shall we end it here where it is. Only you can make the decision. Nobody can make it for you. But please know that you are a very strong and determined woman when you set your mind to something. And if you decide no, then that is the answer. Know that once you've made the decision, you've made it for the right reasons, and to move forward with it fearlessly. Absolutely beautiful card, but a really powerful and strong card. The third card for you, my darling, is Isabella. And this is around October time, and talks of a new venture or a new challenge in your life. It could be a new work situation. It could be a new relationship situation. Whatever you start in October will come out with a positive outcome. Now, as I'm talking to you, I'm getting a really sore, I feel like either somebody's had an injection or a tattoo or something on the left shoulder or the left bicep. Pain. Left bicep. It's quite sharp, like a needle or a jabby pain. Thank you. Oh, I don't know if somebody's... Have you got a scar there from an injection or something like that? Do you touch that quite a lot? This is all for Sarah Jane Merson. Thank you, Michael. Oh, sorry, just moving that. Hopefully these all make sense to you. It's taken a while for your responses to come through, and sometimes that can cut me off a little bit.
I'm keeping an eye on it as well. There's nothing
Yeah, I've not seen it yet. It could be anything. She could have been kicked off, or she could have...
She maybe wants to respond after the show.
Yeah, some people do that as well. But we'll give her a couple more minutes just to see if she responds. So I've read all the cards. We all know what they mean. So I'll give her a couple of minutes to respond, and I'll see if another card falls for another name for the next person. 179, there's 2, they go back. You all know how I work. If more than one fall out of this pack, they all go back. Because I only like one at a time. I like my angels to be specific. They take the mick out of me quite a lot, you know. I'll say something and then somebody will say, tell me the card. What does the card say? And the card will say exactly what I've just said. So they give me a laugh quite often. 2 came out then, so they'll go back. 2, lots of 2s coming out, lots of choices. Now that was Nicole Morganti. Nicole Morganti. I know, we're doing really well. Woo! Don't I get excited. Keep loving, keep liking, keep sharing. The more people join in, the more energy I get, the more strength I get, and hopefully I stay on longer. So this is for Nicole Morganti. Sonia, your deceased loved one is at peace and brings you a message. I am happy at peace. I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. So you've been worrying about somebody that's passed over, or you've been thinking about somebody that's passed over quite recently. I get quite a strong male energy step forward, but I kind of feel like there's been another passing, or there's been another more recent passing, and they want you to know that they've arrived safely, or everybody's there. A really beautiful card. It could be around time of birthday or anniversary, and they just want to step forward to show you love and support at this time. So that's for you, Nicola Morganti. Thank you so much. Now, if any of you need to message me after the show for cards or notes or anything like that, can you message me tomorrow? Because my inbox is absolutely mental at the moment. Tomorrow I'll get a little bit of a clearer day, so I'm going to really get my head down into the admin and try and get as many people booked in and finish card readings. I've been non-stop today, honestly. Since 9 o'clock this morning, 10 o'clock this morning, I've been on the go, and I literally just stopped before I came on live. So please know I am working hard to try and catch up with everything that needs to be caught up on and get everybody booked in that's either had a missed appointment or had a cancelled appointment due to everything that's been going on. Thank you so much. If anybody is interested in a private one-to-one with me, I ask a £5 deposit when you book the appointment. So if you phone me if you message me on Tuesday looking for an appointment, you'll need the £5 in the bank or the PayPal at that point, and I'll book you in. At the end of the reading, I ask that you pay whatever you feel you want to pay, what the reading's worth to you, what you can afford. It's all about mutual honesty. I'll be completely honest with you, and you be completely honest with me, and we'll get on just fine. And I'll know if you're telling me lies anyway. It does happen sometimes. And sometimes I'm not supposed to know. So even if somebody tells me a lie and I'm not supposed to find out the answer, then I won't. Kelly Wingate. Kelly Wingate. I still haven't seen any messages from Sarah Jane Merson. So Sarah Jane Merson, if you're around, give me a message afterwards and I'll finish giving you the message. Kelly Wingate. This card we've already seen tonight, Vanessa, says you have a big decision to make about love or romance. Do you continue? Do you carry on? Do you stop? Do you move to the next level? Do you end it here? Do you move away with him? Do you not? Any questions around love situations? To make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose and which way takes me away from it? If you think by being with him and continuing, you will get what you need eventually, then stay with him. But if he's holding you back, or if you feel that you can't continue, then you need to make that decision. Only you can make it, and no one should made it. You've made it for the right reasons, and to move forward with it fearlessly. It's a really powerful, strong card, is Vanessa, and you can see in the picture, you know, she commands the room, or she commands the attention. Thank you, Kelly Wingate, for taking that card. Sarah did say about an injection with her friend at doctor's. Ah, okay, I never caught that one.
No, neither did I.
Glad it made sense, though. Yes, your grandfather is still around. He's still hanging around, so I know he's around. He's a bit of a pacer. He makes me feel, you know, like he does walk back and forth when he's got his deep thinking head on, and he's quite a pacer. Very smartly dressed. You know, it shows me a blue shirt or a blue t-shirt. No, shirt. I have to say shirt, being important. And he likes the feel of things, so he's quite a sensitive guy, actually, even though he's a good thinker. Intelligent man, definitely. All right. So that's Romana Wingate. As I said your name, darling, this card fell. Oh, right, okay. Ewan's telling me that that's Kelly's sister. Or friend, at least.
We've both got the same Sunday.
Oh, okay. Oh, I never even noticed that. Yeah. So, this is for Romana and says, Celeste, a happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in a positive new energy. A really beautiful card. So whether it's your house that needs to change or your work that needs a change, it is about to happen. It is in the stars right now. So please don't worry about this transition or this change. It is for the best for you. They won't be far, Dean. They won't be far, my darling. Yes, she is my sister. Ah, okay, sorry. Well, no, not sorry. I gave you the card because the card fell, so.
And I never knew, I was just guessing.
Yeah, I didn't know. I never even linked the names because my brain is literally worse than a dementia patient. That is truthful.
It was when I started defending.
Yes, Ewan is about to befriend people with dementia and things like that, which is a little bit worrying for me because it might not come home as Ewan most days. So I'm sure it will be an adventure, even more so than the adventures we have already.
Giving you a taste of your own medicine because you change every day.
Yeah, I change every day. Now Ewan's going to join in and do the same.
Aye.
205. Keep sharing, keep loving, keep liking. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely pictures. Lovely messages, lovely comments. Yeah. Well, Jackie, sometimes it's not 100% spot on. I do have to say there are times when I go to groups or I go to a private reading and either people have got things to hide or people don't want to share in front of other people and they kind of put up blockers. That can happen if people have got expectations or, you know, if she doesn't say that certain name, she's shy. You know, if you've got that kind of mentality or if you're so worried what everybody else thinks, when you come to that kind of thing, it will cause blockers and things won't make sense because it's like I'm trying to get round these bricks or I'm trying to get round, you know, these shutters that they've got up. So yeah, I would say I'm not 100% because there are times always, you know, when there's room for improvement or it could have been better. But you get out of a reading whatever you put in. So even if you put in, you know, 95, 100%, you'll get that out of it. But if you go half-heartedly or if you go, you know, with things in your mind, you'll never get what you need. I've just bought a house with a boyfriend and we're planning some changes to it.
Amazing.
Oh, my phone just went off there. Was that my spirit doing this?
Yeah.
Definitely.
I put the power out in the whole street last week.
Yeah, you blew the house. Well, the whole street. I love how my friend tried to trick you. Who tried to trick me? Do you have an Alistair in spirit, or a little boy with blue eyes, or a dog called Meg, Kane, or Ben? Please, can you give love to them, please? Definitely, always sending love. Now, I do have a little boy here tonight, but I'm not sure if he's connected to you, but I get baby John being important. He's really, really strong right now. I wrote him down before I came on, as you'll see.
That's the front when you show them.
Yeah, but I wrote it down long before I came on. And either it's an anniversary or it's around when he should have been born or something like that. This little boy, he's just a baby. She said about the scar on my back when you did my one-to-one. Ah, okay. So yeah, I do write things before I came on. I write quite a few things. I have read some of them, but yeah, little baby John is definitely important.
How old would you say he is?
Days, if that. Maybe a day, 2 days, maybe 3 days. Days old, I would say, rather than weeks old.
Do you know what colour of hair he's got, or if he had any hair?
No, he's just born.
Just born.
Just born, just a baby.
Blue eyes.
Oh, right, okay, so he gives me complete loss of breath, or complete no breath. Because it just went like I was holding my breath and then it didn't come back. That's kind of what it feels like. Your heart's hurting.
Yeah.
He's not there on his own. Obviously, there's a lot of people with him. I know a baby Joe. No, this is John. Baby John. No problem, Aileen. I wrote this down before I came on. Oh, and I get a bad right ankle connected to him. So somebody around him or somebody here has had a bad right ankle in his family. Me and my partner keep on having arguments on that card you gave me the night. Oh, I know, John. Thank you. I kind of feel like August is important, either for a birthday or an anniversary. And I get a 3 being important. So I don't know if he was due on the 3rd of August or a 3 of August being important or 3 being important. Is it my sister, baby John, please? Melanie Adams. I get a really long last breath being important. But that's somebody else, sorry. Really long last breath. He's not on his own, he's with a few other people. He's with a guy, definitely a gentleman, I would say, is maybe in his 50s, maybe 40s, 50s kind of age. He's quite a cheery fellow. And I say that because he's like got quite a big build to him, and the way he laughs and the way he jokes, you know, it's very, very larger than life. I use Skype, not FaceTime. FaceTime and things like that can be a bit of a crap connection. I work with Skype. I just, it seems better for me. So a big guy, 40s or 50s, he's not an old man. And I get Barry being important. Barry or Baz being important. Lisa Barnes could be my granddad. Did he die young, darling? And does somebody have a ring of importance? So it's been passed down in the family, or somebody's just had something done with a ring. And I get it in a box. So either the ring is in a box or you've opened a box with a ring in it. A Skype reading is an hour reading. All my spirit readings are at least an hour. Sometimes, if not more than an hour. Could be my dad with baby John, not Barry though. Okay. And somebody's been non-stop all day, been absolutely run off the feet all day connected to it. I feel like either it's his anniversary today or it's his due date pretty much today. I don't know. Keeps giving me anniversary. And I get a lady, Jean, also important. Jean or Joan? Jean or Joan important. 206 people. Whoop. Sorry, I need to stop doing that. So many people tuning in from all over the world. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining in. Baby John, I need to connect him. He's definitely important. Either an anniversary around about now. There's a big guy with him. I get the name Barry being important. If it's not Barry, it could be Gary. But I kind of felt pretty strong on Barry. 40s or 50s, a big guy. August being important, and a ring also being important.
Leanne Berry, she says she can take all this except Barry.
Okay.
So it might be...
Is Gary important then rather than Barry? Sometimes I don't hear names great. It's like a whisper in my ear. And have you had a bad back? Because I've had a really sore back as well. Whoop whoop is my trademark. I know, I get out of the car and people go whoop whoop. It freaks me out, especially on a Sunday morning, Julie. 205 people. Keep sharing. Keep loving, keep liking. So yeah, I think somebody was just responding to what I said. Lisa Barnes, I have a bad back. Loads of yous got bad backs. Oh, well done, Ellen Louise Waters. Leanne Barry, yes, and Leanne Berry. Yes and yes. Ah, okay. Thank you. Now, is there a scar on the top right of the head, please, being important? Right, who was that? Leanne Berry. Was that the name I just said?
Yes.
Leanne Berry. Scar top right of head. Now, do you have a messy bun in today, or do you like doing a messy bun? Because I had to have a messy bun for coming on live, and it's always important. It'll all be connected, or it's all important. I'm just trying to write this a bit more because the way I've written on my notes, it's all over the place, but I will rewrite it afterwards.
Sylvia Christie, I had a cousin, Baby John, that died stillborn and sore back.
Yeah, it all needs to make sense. Anniversary or birthday or due date around now. Bad right ankle being important. Baby John, August the 3rd. I don't know if it's August the 3rd or the 3rd of a month, but I got a 3 being important. Jean or Joan, also important. In spirit. Really long last breath. Can't even write what I'm writing myself. A big guy in his 40s or 50s, Barry or Gary being important, being non-stop all day, a bad back, and something about a ring, and either the ring being in a box or the ring being put in a box.
Deena McBride saying it was her son's due date yesterday, and has a bad back. Her little boy's called John. Has
she got a messy bun in? That's really important, the messy bun. Or do you do messy buns?
Melanie Adams, Deena, everything adds up for my sister. Danny's Baby John.
Danny Gretchen.
No. Danny Gretchen.
Yeah, that's her sister.
Yes, yeah.
Right. So let me try and get a bit more because Leanne Berry says she can understand it as well.
Because I feel it's important.
Yeah, very important. Very, very important. Now, okay, so my baby boy was John, being in hospital due to clots, which is making my back ache due to me arching it and have messy bun in. That's
spot on.
Yeah.
It's Danny Gregan.
Thank you. Sorry, Leanne Berry.
Sorry, Leanne.
This is Danny's message.
I'm getting tingles all down my
Smile. But just not Barry. That's alright, it might be Gary or something else. It's a big guy. This guy is a big guy. He makes me feel like a typical Scottish man, or what you would expect a Scottish burly man to be. Definitely very strong, very determined kind of man, not a man to sit on his ass and wait for the world to come to him. You know, he goes out there, he's a go-getter kind of man. Yes, keep sharing, keep loving, keep liking, let me see your hearts popping. We was getting really excited before we came on live, and now I'm on live, I'm even more excited. Nickname Badger? Oh, I've not met him, I don't think yet. Love a card. Natasha Stewart said it. Oh, I don't know, I'm missing one. Danny asked Big John if you're with him. Ah!
That's...
Yeah, John. He's called John too. He's smiling. Smiling his head off. And he's so energetic. Like, I just feel like he's very into kids and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's got a lot of time and a lot of energy. 215 shares. Woo! Good luck, Angela Crawford. Is this man in spirit? Yes. And it makes me feel like stop, he's giving me too much. Stop, hold on. Asking him to sit back because he's so full on. He's quite a full on kind of character, you know, and he's lovely. He's a really, really lovely guy. I feel a lot of respect for him. I feel a lot of love for him. Thank you. And he wants you to know that he's got the baby safe and that he will look after him as if he was his own. It could be my husband's granddad. He's been passed years though. Yeah, this gentleman makes me feel a good while. He's been passed, I would say 10 years plus. But he's not an old man when he's passed. That's what I'm saying. He's a big burly guy. I would say he's maybe late 40s, early 50s. Not an old guy really. And he keeps, I say he keeps stroking my thighs. That sounds a bit dodgy, but it's not like that. He gives me either pain going down the legs from the hips on both. So I don't know if you get a lot of pain and I see you're rubbing or like trying to get rid of this pain. Don't worry if they've got angry faces. Honestly, don't feed them any energy whatsoever. People that are not happy, feel free to turn off. I wouldn't even give them the energy of commenting. Leave them to it. Yeah, I don't know if it's massaging. It's baby John okay, safe, Deena? Yeah, he's very safe, very safe. The pain in the legs is quite bad, so somebody's been having it quite a lot. We send love to everybody that gives us an angry face because you are obviously in need of love and light. And all we do on this page is bring love and comfort and hope. My legs have clots in them, which is very sore, can barely walk. Oh, wow. Okay, Danny. Thank you so much for inviting me, Caitlin. Danny, I want to send you as much healing as possible. Know that you will come through this and you will feel stronger. And there will be another baby in the future. So please, please, please don't worry. You will get another baby. You will be blessed with another baby. So we send so much love from John and John. I think it's John and John. Thank you. Stop pickling my right ear. Scratch. Which one of you is scratching your right ear? Sometimes things can have similarities or can have, mean something to one person and somebody else. That can happen. Especially I'll find like during my day of readings, there will be similarities between the readings, you know. It might be, bad indigestion. It could be a day of dads, so I could have 2 or 3 dads, one after the other. But that's just the way it goes. I'm not here to prove myself to anybody, my darling. If it is her time to receive something, she will. Just keep sending the love, keep sending the likes as much as possible, sharing as much as possible. The more people that tune in, the longer we can stay on. And we're already at 25 to 10, which
people
is fantastic.
Are asking how much the tickets for Ad to see a war memorial.
Oh, I think they're £8. Yeah. They're an absolute bargain, actually, because normally I'm at least £10 to get into somewhere.
And there's a bar.
My daughter is playing with my right ear to go to sleep, Danny Gretchen.
Wow.
No, you are not alone. Know that your loved ones are around you, and that's why they can tell you when you're touching your ear or scratching your eyebrow. I was talking to Michael McClung the other night on chat, and when I was messaging him, I was telling him, you've just crossed your right leg over your left leg and you've just scratched this part of your body, and he was actually checking his camera to see if I'd hacked him. That's where I bought my house from, Anna Wingate. Oh, nice. 219 shares, that's amazing.
Thank you, guys.
2, they go back. Oh, that's actually 3, it's not 2. We're still sitting at 207 people watching. Ooh, that's exciting, isn't it? Thank you. So, Catherine Edwards. Catherine Edwards. This card is for you, my darling, and says, you've been considering a new diet or exercise. And I got a really itchy nose when I said your name. Has there been arguing or friction going on around you? Because when you get an itchy nose, that is definitely what it means. Ray says, yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind and spiritual growth at this time. So either you've been thinking about living a bit of a healthier lifestyle, doing some more walking, doing some more exercise. Yes, now is the time for this. It's not just about your body or how your body feels. It's about what it can do for your brain. And doing an exercise gives you a chance to get your brain thinking and get your brain into boxes. Oh my God, Deena, I'm so happy as long as my boy's okay. Let him know I love him and miss him loads. He knows, darling, which is why he came through, because he wanted you to know that he's okay and that he's still with you. So remember what I say, guys. Cold feet is when children and animals are around you. So anytime you get cold feet, know that you're definitely not alone. So yeah, Catherine Edwards, Ray is for you. Enjoy your new healthy regime. Yeah, I am really blessed at the amount of people that tune in and support and follow me every week. I am absolutely blessed. I can't honestly put into words how much it overwhelms me at times, actually, for how many people support me and love me. So, yeah, I just give thanks every single morning that I wake up, that I'm able to share as much as possible, that I'm able to teach, that I'm able to talk and help people. Ewan, give us a wave. Ewan, give us a wave.
Spell my name. There's a camera. Can you see my hand?
No, a bit more there.
There we go, guys.
Yeah, definitely a sign, Vicky Keebles. Oh, beautiful. Definitely. Oh, thank you, Fee. Oh, stop it, because I go red. And then my face just looks like a bloody pumpkin. Oh, I thought that said bollocks, but it doesn't say blocks. Yes, I hope to start classes soon. I've been told that I really need to get on it and get it done. My life is chaos. Absolutely chaos. As soon as I can get the teaching up and running, I will. I need somebody that understands computers, that knows how to build a platform and knows how to give me keys to pay for, to get onto the platform or whatever it needs to be done. I'm not technical minded. I'm 3 years in and I've still not got a website yet. So, yeah. That's been a bit of a bugbear, but hey ho, everything happens for a reason and everything happens at the right time. So I am trying my hardest to get that up and running. 197 people still watching. Let's pick somebody else for some cards. Oh, that's lovely, Di. I can't see you on the phone at all, too. You just spoke Japanese to me.
My video's froze.
Deena, thanks so much for the message. Just glad my baby is fine. No, you're so welcome, Danny. Absolutely welcome. You needed to know. You needed some confirmation that everything was okay. 3, they go back. Oh, now, Julie Kidd. I just read your name and this card falls. Now you all know this card is called Bridget. It's a bit of a bugbear, this card, and it's a caution card. It's probably, there's only 2 cards in my deck that are a bit negative, and this is one of them. Bridget says a flat move or a move into a flat or out of a flat. Caution is warranted. Look deeper into the situation before proceeding further. So it could be that you are having problems in your existing flat and you need a move, or you are just about to move and the move is not the right time for you. Please, please be cautious if it's not yourself that is moving, if it's somebody directly linked to you, one of your children, one of your siblings, one of your parents. Please notify them that this move is not exactly right for them. And maybe if they wait another 6 to 8 weeks and look again, things will improve and they will get the move that they need that helps them. Thank you, Julie Kidd, for taking that card. 2, and they go back. Keep sharing. Do you think we can get to 300 shares tonight? Ooh, that would be quite exciting. Thank you. All right, so a couple of other things that I wrote down earlier. Let me just go back to this. Denise. Oh, I've not even read the songs or anything.
Denise.
Yeah, Denise song was important. So I get the name Denise being important. A lady in spirit. She's quite a strong energy, but she's quite a calm, like she's not hyper or she's not erratic or anything like that. She commands attention or she commands the room kind of thing. She's, I would say, a leader or a dictator. Deena, you told Emma she's having a girl and she is. Oh, thank you. That card fell for Vicky Peebles. Was it Keebles or Peebles? Keebles, I think. Vicky Keeble, sorry. Vicky Keeble, I think the name is. Isaiah fell for you, my darling, and says there are new family ideas and situations going on right now. And although there are big changes, now is a good time for these changes. Family is really important to you, and it could be that your family is needing you more than normal or you are needing them. It says it's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I'm watching over you, guiding you and protecting you during these changes. A really beautiful card, and says please don't worry about the things that are going on around you at the moment. Things will smooth out very, very soon. Beautiful card for you. Denise still going off. Carly McKee. I know. Carly McKee. Carly McKee, you're there to take your card, my darling. It is patience. Oh, we all need a bit of this at time. You're welcome, Julie. Angelica Crawford. Get angel cards and I'll teach you how to read them. Not a problem.
Get them gifted.
Yeah, you have to be gifted your cards. You can't really buy them for yourself. I think it's about the energy that you buy. We've just adopted a little boy and it's been a little challenging getting back into the summer holiday routine. Ah, beautiful card, Vicky. Thank you so much. You're welcome, darling. So this one is for Carly McKee and it's patience, and says, now is the time to learn, study and gather information. Enjoy being a student, because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. Coffee time, yeah, you're all reading my mind.
Oh, no, I'm feeling gasping for a cup of tea.
So this card, Carly McKee, is about you learning about who you are, what you like doing, where you like going, what turns you on, what turns you off. You know, for so long you've kind of put up with other people's things or gone along with other people's things to please them or to make them happy. But this is your time for you. Learn about you, because in the future you'll need to know all these things. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful card. Shell Topham, make sure you cleanse them before you do. If they've been given to you from somebody else, you could have their energy on them. So make sure you get a clear crystal. Oh, let me see if I've got one. No, I don't have a clear crystal at the moment, but you can get a clear crystal and it's like a cleansing crystal. So if you just go into any spooky shop or strange shop, Maggie's Hippalicious Dreams in Nairn. I'm not sure about Aberdeen, where there is any. There used to be a couple in the market, I think, but I don't know if they're there anymore. I haven't been there for a while. 167 people still watching. Whoop, whoop. My daughter keeps waving at the screen. She thinks I'm on video call with you, Deena. Oh, hello. Yeah, definitely get some. Buy each other some. I have clear crystals. Okay, Shell, so what you want to do is you want to put that clear crystal on top of the pack on a windowsill so that the moon can send its energy through the crystal and cleanse your cards. Beautiful, beautiful way of cleansing. We sage the house every single day.
I do.
Ewan does. Well, we've both been doing it a lot more. How much are you for private readings? Well, for a private reading either on Skype or at my home, I ask a £5 deposit when you book, and at the end of the reading you decide what you want to pay for the reading. If it's in Aberdeen, it's normally £25 for a one-to-one with myself. If I have to travel outside Aberdeen quite far, it might be a little bit extra, but generally we go all the way outside of Aberdeen to a certain distance, you know, for £25. I would love a cup of tea, please, 2 sugars and milk.
Problem,
I use an amethyst to clear tarot cards and then wash it and sit in the sunshine to energise the amethyst. Nice.
Right.
Where can you get sage for burning in Inverness? There's a little strange shop just next to Max's. You know Max's burger place? There's a bit of a weirdy shop that sells hippie things and incense and stuff like that. Deena, where do me and Amy buy cards for each other? You can buy cards at places like Findhorn, Hippilicious Dreams in Nairn. You can go online. Maybe even like Waterstones and things like that. You might be able to get them. But I would say Findhorn, especially if you're going together, you know, you and your sister go along together and have a nice day out. It is a really spiritual place there. There's a praying tent and stuff like that. No, Nairn's very spiritual. But for angel cards, they're asking.
Oh, yeah, you get them in.
Yeah, definitely. But I'm saying Findhorn's like a day out for the two of them, you know. Let me see. They sell everything, can't even remember what it's called, next to the charity shop. Here is a crystal shop in Mellon that sells cards. Definitely, Natasha, definitely. And I get a sore left eye when I spoke to you, Natasha Stewart. So has one of you had a problem with your left eye? Hello everybody that's still joining in. Thank you so much. I can't believe the viewings. We're still sitting at 180 people at 9:45. Ooh, that is amazing. Yeah, Findhorn also does crystals. I like Findhorn. Is Ewan from Dundee? Ooh, you might be getting banned. No. He's from Dunfermline.
A wee village called Salin, just outside Knockhill Racing Circuit. So my petrol head.
Yes, Nicola Anderson, yeah, they can.
There's a cup of tea down.
Left eye, thank you, Ewan. Left eye, not that you can recall. If it's not you, it could be one of the relatives, sisters or parents or something like that, but somebody's been having a problem with the left eye, and I give it to you because if it doesn't make sense right now, it will be when you speak to people. Yeah, you definitely should. Far-fetched, it's called in Inverness. Oh, okay.
Cool.
Never meant the free there. Oh, I don't know what that said. Oh, when am I free? Well, I will be working through my admin tomorrow and hopefully getting it all sorted.
If nobody turns up at the house.
Yes. Today's been mental for training. Ross Groves missing you on the buses. Yes, but the other drivers on the road are not. Yeah, I miss driving buses very much so. But I do enjoy doing what I do now, so I can't complain.
You've got someone else to drive around now everywhere, mate.
Yeah, you does the driving now. Oh, I'm so happy for you, Danny.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Knockhill's good, Ewan.
I love it.
Even better when raining.
No, definitely.
He doesn't need any help in that department, thank you.
What's the petrol head department?
Yes, in the driving department.
Yes, well, no.
Back up to 199. Woo! I seen a lady bus driver today and thought of you. Did she have ginger ale? She better not have. 200, it's growing. Ooh. Definitely. When you're coming down to Devon, Rosina Till, we are coming down the country. Woo! Sorry, I'm getting a bit excited about that, aren't we? Yeah. Coming down the country. We'll be coming down the country when it comes. Start of November, I think. I think we're going to have a couple of days. 2 days in Glasgow, hopefully. 2 days in either Lancaster or Morecambe. 2 days in Shropshire. And then maybe a couple of days in London. Ooh, if any of you are interested and live along that route. We have been asked to go to Corby, Northants, so you never know, we might be coming out near you. Give us a message, and if we can come and see you, we will. I'm quite excited about it. I don't think my son is very much. He's worried he's going to just be bored out of his brains. Right. I am going to have a fad now. I'm bad. Oh, I've gone little.
Look behind you. And you pack
I've got a little woman. Little woman?
Walking down. That's Pretty Woman.
That's Pretty Woman.
Pretty Woman.
Close.
What am I saying? Woke it up.
And she's a smoker. I want to say Christina is important, but I kind of think she gets called Tina or something like that. Chrissy or Tina. She's got a shortened name. Oh, thank you. You can always stay with us.
Thank you.
You might not be saying that if I turn into a weirdo. Do you want one?
Yeah, no thank you.
When somebody else takes over my body, it's a bit weird. So yeah, we don't normally stay at people's houses because I'm a freak.
Yeah.
No, I'm not a freak at all. I just like to say that.
Like
you coming to Stirling? Yeah, well, that'll be on the way. And it's not far from Glasgow.
No.
Just asked my mum and she said I used to wear a patch on my left eye as a child.
Wow.
Okay. See, I know things even you don't know. It's your body. Excuse for a cig, yeah. Of course. Deena, that was amazing. You hugging exactly like my grandma did. My hugs are quite weird. Quite a few people have said that they should be on prescription. Some people turn up and they just get a hug and that is all they need. My daughter's out cold. That's because I've put her to sleep. I've got a really good way of putting kids to sleep, you know.
And dogs.
Yeah, and dogs. People's dogs go crazy. And then they open the door and they come to me and they just sit at my feet and look at me.
The biggest angry dogs.
Yeah. Because I know they're not going to bite me. Carol McKinnon, my auntie is Christy. She was a small woman who heavily smoked. And she's passed over, please. What was that, Karen?
Carol McKinnon.
Carol
McKinnon.
She's quite a funny woman. She's very chattable. She's very chatty. She's got lots to say for herself. She loves talking to people. And I kind of feel I want to put my son to sleep. No problem, Siobhan. He'll be sleeping in no time. Oh, and I just got a twitch in my left knee. Oh, that's quite a weird feeling. It was like a bit of a nerve feeling. Come to my house and calm my crazy child down. If you can put kids and dogs to sleep. I've had a few of your hugs, Deena. Whoop, whoop. Yes, you're my Sunday morning. Whoop, whoop. My Tia has been unwell, but my dog is on the mend. Oh, thank God. She was being a pest. No problem. Yeah, some people message me and say, oh, the whole family's not sleeping, you know, can you do anything? And honestly, I asked my angels. Oh, wow, Pauline Harrison. Yeah, I send my angels to give them sleep, and people message me the morning saying, everybody slept in. You did such a good job. Nobody got up for school. Nobody got up for work. So, yeah, I send you all sleep tonight. Now I'll be bloody wide awake all night probably.
Oh,
You're very seldom awake all bloody night. You can sleep on a pinhead. I don't even say good night and you're gone.
I've got a couple of nice pillows, that's why.
That sounds very wrong.
No. Carol McKinnon, yes, she has passed over.
Ah, that's fine. Very chatty. Do you like the bingo? Yeah, she's really chatty. I've non-stop.
I know, it's brilliant.
Just well, that's what she's like.
It was a good day at work.
She's like that though. I wish I could sleep. Valerie Barreras. Type in on YouTube guided meditations for sleep or guided visualizations for sleep. The loads come up, they're free of charge. Listen to them in bed. Amy Malcolm, Nike, just do it. That's my favourite word just now. Nike. Yes, you are very connected to me, so you better go to sleep tonight. Because I don't want to be awake connected to you.
No cans of Monster or Red Bull before bed, please.
No, I don't need bloody Red Bull or all like that. I don't drink any energy drinks. Boggin.
Boggin, gut rot.
Aye, totally. Mess with your head. I don't need that shit in my system. You gave my stepmom a reading not long ago and she said you were amazing. Oh, thank you. Can you put me to sleep so anxious? Lisa Taylor, type in guided meditations for relaxation on YouTube. Pick one that you like the sound of the voice and listen to it. Sorry. Oh, jeepers. She gives me a good cough or a good hack up. Oh my God, I'm sat debating a Red Bull. Forget it. Yeah, me and you do. You and I'll talk about something just as I'm reading it. Or vice versa. I got really bad drinking Monster. Doctors told me to stop because it was affecting me. Definitely. Oh my God. That's good, good. No, definitely Christina being important for this lady. As I say, she's really, really chatty. As you can tell, I've been really, really chatty for the last 10 minutes because she ain't going away.
I've not seen any more replies from Carol McKinnon.
Excuse me,
yet.
Carol McKinnon. She gives me quite a lot of burping as well. But she's such a laugher and a joker. She's so, I would say, you know, part of the community. You know, she's very much in there kind of thing. And people just accept her and, you know, respect her for who she is. Yes, just private message me, Angela Bonner. Oh my goodness, Natasha Stewart, that would not help you sleep. You're in bed now. Lucky you, I'm going to bed soon. Meditate and open up, but I feel like I can't do it. Any advice? I would say just worry about the meditation right now. Don't worry about the rest. The rest will come into play. You all need to do 5 a day, which improves your confidence, which is not fruit and veg. It's all about loving yourself, getting back to feeling yourself. You know, that sounds a bit dodgy, but I don't mean it that way. You know, feeling what changes are going on around you, because as soon as you put clothes on, it dulls you down. No, I don't do it over FaceTime, I'm afraid. Skype is free to download and use. I think this lady's for Carol McKinnon. I do it. Yay, well done, Bethany. And do you feel better for doing it, darling? That's what the 5 a day is about, Savannah. It's about getting back to loving yourself and believing in yourself. You haven't failed. You maybe have just stopped for now, but get back to it. I'm here. Yes, she had acid reflux, so her granddaughter was named after her, Christina. That's fine. Thank you. She just wants to know that she brings love and support and comfort. She wants you to know that everything's going to be okay. She wants you to know that she's always around you and always supporting you. Oh, she gives me quite a sore head as well, though. I feel like somebody's done their hair, or somebody's changed their hair, and also somebody's had head problems, a lot of pain in the head. Therefore, I actually sleep better once I've done it. And what about your 5 a day, Bethany? Are you doing that? Come on down. Carol McKinnon, yes, I'm here. So, Carol McKinnon, I'm going to do a couple of cards for you, my darling. And let's see what they say.
Good night and God bless to anybody who's leaving us.
Yes, we're still on 168 though.
I know.
Ooh. Sophie Jane Louise Villaccio. That's a nice name.
That's a beautiful
Will
name.
I get my hearing back? I'm pretty sure with some healing, yeah, you can.
Well, you've reduced guys' cancer and you've helped a horse with ovary problems.
I've fixed people's
people's
hands,
fingers.
people's hips, people's knees, people's backs. And I did do a guy's hearing. I have done a guy's hearing, remember?
Mm-hmm.
So, Carol McKinnon, I'm just doing some cards for you, my darling. 2, they go back. Just ask them to step back, Louise Cameron. It's a lot of energy around you, that's why. So, Carol, the first card is Layla and says that you've been reviewing your life, looking back over it. She was my favourite auntie. Ah, okay. Says you've been looking back over your life, wondering where you've gone wrong, where you've gone this way, where you've gone that way, but you are focusing on the negatives. Please try and turn that around and focus on the positives. Any bad choices or what you think has been a bad choice would have led on to something else which would have eventually came to something positive. So it's about the way you look at life rather than looking at it like this. You need to look at the whole picture or the whole lot. The second card for you, my darling, is Mystique, and this is around September time and says that either work's done on your house or connected to your house needing done. You've been asking for it or you've been harping on to get it fixed or to get it sorted. Keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. I also get a sore left knee with you, and is your right leg raised right now? So I kind of feel like you've got one leg up on something and you're kind of leaning over onto the left knee. The third card for you, my darling, is Indriel and talks about you being an earth angel. This card can also represent a passing that has happened in the past and is around October time being an important time. You are a light worker and God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. So keep giving love to people, keep giving light to people. Don't change who you are because the angels give thanks for all that you do on this plane. Beautiful cards, thank you. And thank you for taking that message from Christina.
Yeah. Sophia Jane Louise Valacio. So, will my surgery go well? I have heard, not hearing and hearing and head problems for a few years now.
Okay. Who's that?
That's Sophia, that nice name.
Okay. Oh, cards throwing themselves at me. Sorry, I'm just picking them up. At least it's not a deck of cards, because that would be 52 card pick up. So the first card that fell for you, Sophia, is Celeste, and said that there is a house move or a work move being important right now, and this movement will usher in a positive new energy. The second card is Rochelle and says, listen to your head, not your heart. So if your head's telling you to not go for the operation, but your heart's telling you to, please listen to your heart. It could be the other way around. Whichever one is arguing with the other, listen to the heart. So I'll just write Sophia, Celeste. All will go well. Definitely. They're both very positive cards, so I would say that's a positive answer. 147 people and we're on 2203. Ooh, getting excited. Natalie McPherson Murray. This card falls for you, my darling. I'll just write that down, otherwise I'll forget your name. Natalie McPherson Murray. And we have the card Daniel, which is the marriage or commitment card. And it could be that either you're going through some problems in your marriage at the moment or commitment, or you are about to seal the marriage or commitment. It can be a very positive card. But there's always trials and tribulations in marriages. That's what it's about. Learning to love each other, learning to grow together. Hopefully he's spiritual also. That will always make things a little bit easier because he'll understand things a little bit differently. Men that are not believers are quite hard-headed and stubborn. But men that are open to it are a lot more loving and a lot more understanding.
Try to be.
Try to be. You don't need to try, it just happens.
I know.
So yeah, alright. Blah, blah, blah. I don't even know where to begin with that one. I've got a man who was drunk, and I kind of feel either he fell into a bus or he fell into a large vehicle.
It better not be the guy that I witnessed, because I don't know his name.
It doesn't give me Inverness. It doesn't give me Inverness. Left eyebrow. So this guy makes me feel like he's had a few drinks, he's gone to walk home or he's gone to walk to wherever, and he's kind of started out into the street and bang, he's been hit. Yeah. I feel like it's a bus. Oh, he goes, sorry, he gone computer. He's got, don't, because I'll be talking slurry in a second. Oh, he hurts my head a lot. Finally getting married on the 30th birthday this December after being engaged for 11 years. Thank you for the card, Deena. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. It's true. Sorry, I better not start singing. So this gentleman definitely makes me feel like he's been quite under the influence, quite drunk, and either stepped out into the road and he's died from having been hit by a bus or being hit by something. My daughter's pal at school jumped a fence and got hit with a bus. Was he drunk? I want to get married. Oh. He's quite a stubborn guy. He's yeah, I can take that. But someone fell onto water and hit head on pipe. No, this guy has been hit because I keep seeing bang, bang, like a whack, so loud. You even look drunk here. Yeah, well, you should see when they fully take over my body. I've been a bodybuilder and I've been a lady that was passed over. Oh my God, it was mental. Just reading some of the comments. Thinks he's for Cara. Cara Barbie commented it could be her uncle. He was hit by a lorry drunk. Ah, okay.
Yeah, that sounds...
Sorry. He was a heavy smoker or something like that, but he keeps clearing his throat. He keeps like coughing stuff up, hacking stuff up. Yeah, free night out, but it's not good. Like if I go to a group event and everybody's been drinking, I turn up pissed. That is not good.
Friend's hubby was hit by a vehicle a year ago.
A year ago yesterday.
But was he drinking? Was he drunk?
He's pissed out of his brains. Honestly, I feel absolutely wasted. And he keeps, I don't know what he's doing, whether he's coughing stuff up or being sick or whatever, but hopefully you're feeding from me, Billy. Alright, so I get November being important for a birthday or an anniversary. Oh me.
Oh no.
That's why Amy put us on a drinking ban while you were at yours, yes. Oh, bless. I would say this guy is older. He hasn't given me a name right now, Nicola Brown. I don't think he could even say his name if he could remember it. That's why it makes me
drunk.
funny.
Lisa McCall, yes, he was drunk. Died a year ago yesterday.
It
Is it
don't
more
feel
than
like
a-
that one.
It was a friend.
No, it's not that one. It's not that one. Cara Barbie.
Yeah,
That's who it is.
Cara Barbie, that's who it is.
He gives me such a wave about him. I think that's just how much he's drunk because he smoked and drunk a lot. Yeah, he does. He's a lot. He doesn't do it by halves. He's in November. He died when I was 14. He fell off a bike. He was an alcoholic. Oh. Cara's kind of feeling right for me. Cara.
Mm-hmm.
It feels right. Okay, and I have to talk about a baby girl in spirit, and she's been lost either through miscarriage, termination, or ectopic, or something like that. Cara Barbie, little girl. And I feel like she's not made it to this plane, or she never got a chance to be at this plane. I get a 12 being important, so either December is important for her birthday, or when she should have been due, or something like that, or the 12th of a month is important. Oh, what a mess. Sorry. He is a bit of a mess. Like, he's showing me all this side, and I don't know if somebody touched it or whatever, but yeah, that don't feel good. I had the ectopic in December. Thank you, Cara Barbie. Thank you for taking that, darling. 2 babies lost during miscarriage, age and spirit. I think that depends on who you see. Some mediums find that they do and some don't. Everybody's different, so everybody receives it differently. Me, myself, when they've been lost through miscarriage or termination or ectopic, it's like I get a blue or a pink mist. That's how they show themselves to me. Oh, I need to get rid of him because he makes me feel so heavy. Alright, let me do some cards for Cara Barbie. Cara Barbie, that's a nice name. It's got quite a ring to it, hasn't it? Is it not your real name, or is it not your right name? Kind of feels like there's something not right about that. Is that not what's on your birth certificate, or is that not? It just feels like there's something not quite right about the name. 2, they go back. Yes, definitely, Pauline. Definitely. Without a shadow of a doubt. Ooh. I'm going to take that one because it fell. Right, so this is for Cara Barbie. The first card for you is Ray. We've already seen it tonight, and it talks about diet and exercise being important. And I give you a well done. So you have been losing weight, or you have been doing something to make yourself healthier or to make yourself better. Keep going with it. It's definitely doing you good, especially your mind as well as your body. So keep up the good work. The second card is Rochelle, and is around September time. I feel this card is connected to your work, or moving on to a new kind of work, or moving on to another kind of career. As you honour and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. That doesn't always mean monetary values or monetary prosperity, but it does mean either health prosperity, or, you know, getting to see more of your children and things like that. The things you will gain by listening to your heart will be unbelievable. The third card is Isabella, and this is October, and says this is when you will be changing this new job, or you will be going for this new work opportunity. Yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful cards. So I'm going to ask Ewan if he would pick somebody to do cards for me.
Yeah,
like you pick somebody that you want me to do cards for.
Of course.
So we'll give him a minute or two to think of somebody. 162 people.
Amaze balls.
Ooh.
Amaze balls, guys. Thank you all.
166. It's going up. They're going back. They come out. I don't know. You will remember me at Ira's wedding. Through a hard time, I will do some cards if possible. Hope you can help. Sending much love to you, my darling.
Nikki Ross.
Nikki Ross.
Yeah.
Okay. Nikki Ross, are you here to take some cards, my darling? Oh, chucking them at me. Nikki Ross, are you here to take some cards? If you don't want to, just maybe put a little heart or something like that if you don't want to talk.
Yes, I am. She's here.
Perfect, thank you. Oh, lovely cards. Okay, so the first card for you, Nikki Ross, is Bethany. Now, I've taken 4 for you, which is what the angels want you to know. So Bethany says, when you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, sea salt bath or pedicure. So please, please, please don't feel bad for treating yourself, Nikki Ross. If you feel like you need to spend a little money or a little bit of time on yourself, do not feel guilt or bad about it. If you feel good, you project that energy and people around you will feel good. So please, please do it. Good night, anybody that's going away.
Yeah, good night, guys.
The second card for you is Maya, and this is a really important card right now, especially because everybody's just back to school or back to the first days or even the summer holidays. Schooling, study and education help your life's and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. It could be that you want to do some new learning or you need to do some new training with the job. Now is a perfect time for education and study in your house. So don't have any fears about that. The third card is Omega, a lovely card, and is a victory or a win. Something you've been trying to achieve for some time is about to finally come off. Now, I kind of feel like that's connected to a house or a housing situation. Could be that you desperately need a move, and this card says you are going to get it or it will be given to you. Again, don't worry. The fourth card is Vanessa, and we've seen this card a couple of times tonight, and it talks about relationships, or it's generally connected to relationships, and says that you have a big decision to make. Whether it's, shall we move to the next level, or shall we stop where we are? Only you can make the decision and know once you've made it for the right reasons and to move forward with it fearlessly. Beautiful cards.
Okay. Hope you like them.
Yeah, I hope they all make sense to you. If you need a copy of your cards or notes, anybody, give me till tomorrow, please, because my inbox does go a bit crazy when I come off live. So please bear with me. If I don't hear from me tonight, you will hear from me tomorrow. So I think I'm going to call it an evening because I'm starting to feel a little bit tired now and ready to wind down. Thank you so much to everybody that's joined in this evening. I hope you've all had a wonderful time and you've enjoyed it, and some of you have got some beautiful messages that you can take on with you. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. You're going to say night, Ewan?
I'll come down and say good night, guys.
We hope you all sleep fantastically.
Yeah. Good night, guys.
Sweet dreams, everybody. Night.
Good night, guys.